all the places, everybody is here with their bright, shiny faces. And there's just so much to be in gratitude for. All the places. There we go, there we go, there we go. And so it's been an interesting week. This week, so many things have shown up and shown out, and I've talked to some of you about the things that you are working on, the things that you are doing, and I am just amazed at it all. You know, when you start to pray for things and ask for things and things start to show up, you know, some of it does show up looking like work. Some of it do show up like, ooh, I need to learn something else. But you know, one of the things that always comes up for me because I do so many things, it's like, Lord, when somebody asks you, what do you do? What's the answer? I got the Healing House of Roses. I have the Darlaina Rose Foundation. I make affirmation cups. I do holistic healing. I coach women. I have a sister circle. I'm building out a new thing. And it's like, what is all of this? It's a lot. I'm like, but how do you put all of that in one sentence when you are working and you're good at so many things, but you don't know like which one should I tell people that I do? What do you think people want to know? Like, so I got an answer. Y'all want to know what the answer is? Because I know I'm not the only one to do more than one thing. We are no longer building just business, we are building ecosystems. Ecosystems of things that all relate to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. So it doesn't matter all of the stuff. You get to come up with the ecosystem that you're building. I create containers and spaces for women to grow and to heal using many modalities like one-to-one retreats, events, workshops, all of that. And it all fits in this one ecosystem. So, what's now happening to me is, and it's happening to you probably as well. Because I know my life is your life and your life is my life. I'm you and you me and we she and together, right? If you agree, we put a one in the chat. Do you agree? Yes. Okay. We are going from employees, some of us, to ecosystems. From employees to ecosystems, we're no longer building jobs, we're building assets. And if you are building a job, stop it and start building your assets. This truly is another beautiful day. Yes, the law of oneness. I love it. The 10th day of a different structure, 10 days, 10 beautiful mornings, 10 opportunities to decide that our future is going to be different than our past. Have you ever been exhausted, but not because you worked hard? Just exhausted because you're building somebody else's dream while your own dream is sitting patiently on the shelf waiting for you. And you just get sick and tired of being sick and tired. Hmm. That's a different kind of tired. Physical tiredness can be fixed with sleep. Purpose fatigue cannot. Purpose fatigue happens when your gifts are underused, your creativity is ignored, and your vision is constantly postponed. I know what that feels like. I don't want it. I don't like it. I worked probably today until 5 o'clock. When I came home, my body said, go to sleep. My mind said, build your future. And I realized I don't hate working. I hate postponing my calling, my gifting, the stuff I really, really want to do. How many of us have been postponing the very thing we say God has placed inside of us? There comes a season when your paycheck can no longer satisfy you perfectly. And there's nothing wrong with employment. Let's honor it. A job fed my children. A job paid my rent, my mortgage. A job bought groceries. A job taught me leadership. A job introduced me to incredible people. A job gave me discipline. Mhm. I never want to dishonor the bridge that carried me, but I'm not going to build my house on said bridge. A bridge exists to get you from one place to someplace else. Some of us have been living on the bridge for 20 years. We've gotten so comfortable surviving that you've forgotten what thriving feels like. Think about that. Have you settled into survival? Or are you intentionally creating the life that you actually want? Raise your hand. I can't see you, but raise your hand and know if you ever said, when I get some time, or you could put a one as agreement and then you get a chance. When I get some time, when I get more money, when the kids get older, when things settle down, when I retire. How long have we been saying when? One day turns into 1 year. 1 year turns into a decade. Life is happening while we're waiting. Hey, Erica, there's a difference between income and wealth. Most people are chasing income. Few people build assets. You know, I heard Myra Golden say, if you have a money problem, it's not that you have a money problem, you have an asset problem. You don't have things that are making you money. You don't have things that are making you money while you sleep. And then he starts to talk about his two books, The Trash Man to the Cash Man and Boss Moves. Both of those books make him six figures a year. And you might not have a book that'll do six figures a year right now, but could it do an extra $100 a month, an extra $200 a month if it's placed properly? It's an asset. Few of us are building assets, and that's a huge difference. Income usually requires us to show up. Assets keep working even after you've gone home. So ask yourself, if you couldn't work, if you couldn't work for 30 days, would, would any money still come in if you couldn't work for 30 days? If the answer is no, then you don't have an income problem, you have an asset problem. Let's think about that. Again, the book is the asset, a course is an asset, a YouTube video is an asset, a membership is an asset, a nonprofit that attracts donors is an asset, rental property is an asset, a speaking brand is an asset, a digital download is an asset, an email list is an asset, even your reputation becomes an asset. Every time somebody says your name in a room you're not standing in, that is an asset working for you. I'm so excited about building assets, assets that will pay me while I'm sleeping. Because people are always scrolling, ain't they? I'm guilty of it. That's how I found the AI summit. I've been on that AI summit for the last couple of days and it's been long. I bought VIP this time. VIP went all the way to almost 9 o'clock. More questions, more answers, more questions, more answers, more questions, more answers, more walkthroughs, more everything. People were just talking so much about artificial intelligence and how they're afraid of it.
Pass those keys off to you guys.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Nicole, mute your phone. I don't know, it won't let me mute it. But people are really afraid of it. I'm not. I don't see AI ever replacing anybody's purpose. I see AI removing busy work, writing captions for your ideas. Now, there are those who would pick up and use AI without their thoughts or brain attached to it. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about taking what you've already done and enhancing it. Having AI to organize your calendar, help build your website, follow up on your leads, apply for grants, draft proposals, create graphics. Now ask yourself, what would you do if someone gave you an extra 20 hours every week? If you spend it scrolling or serving, technology is not the blessing. Time is. Time is. Time is. Build your ecosystem. Maybe, Antoine, maybe, but I'm a believer. And I do believe that whatever is coming up, whatever is showing up, God has a bigger plan. So we're just here to live and be in the plan. But build an ecosystem. And here's what's changed. I stopped asking what business should I start. Now I ask, how do all my gifts work together? Imagine a beautiful garden. Do you plant one flower No, you create the ecosystem. Flowers, trees, butterflies, bees, sunshine, water, everything supports everything else. That's how your business should look. Someone hears you speak, they join your community. They buy your book, they attend your workshop, they volunteer, they refer a friend. They hire you to speak, they donate to your nonprofit. Everything flows together. So stop building random businesses and start building one powerful ecosystem. People think that the law of attraction means I wish for it, I hope for it, I pray for it. No, the law of attraction says your thoughts, your emotions, beliefs, and actions work together. Here's the missing piece: action. Actioni, action. You can't attract what you're willing or unwilling to prepare for. Success is just that opportunity meeting your preparation. Could you be prepared for when the opportunity shows up? If you pray for abundance, create systems. If you pray for opportunities, answer your emails. If you pray for clients, make it easy to hire you. Can we get the payment link? Faith prepares the table before the guests even arrive. So close your eyes with me. Imagine today is 1 year from now. You woke up, no alarm clock. You do work that you love. Money comes in from multiple places. People thank you every day. Your family sees you smile again. What versions of you had to be created for this life to exist? Because that future version is already waiting for you. So no longer are we collecting ideas. So stop collecting ideas. Some of us have notebooks full of dreams, vision boards, sticky notes, voice memos, folders, courses, books, seminars, more information. But information does not change your life. Execution does. Ideas don't build businesses, implementation builds businesses. Knowledge isn't power, applied knowledge is. So today I made a decision. I'm no longer measuring success by how busy I am. I'm measuring success by how many assets I build. Every week, one new asset, one new system, one new opportunity. Small, consistent actions become extraordinary lives. And it's okay, it comes up all the time. I want every person listening today to build one thing this week that can still serve someone a year from now. Write one chapter, record one video, launch one page, sell one offer, create one workshop, have one conversation. You don't have to build an empire today, just lay one brick. Brick by brick becomes a house. House by house becomes a neighborhood. Neighborhood by neighborhood becomes a city. That's how legacies are built. Your employer gave you a job. Your life gave you gifts. Don't spend your entire life using your gifts only to make someone else wealthy while your own calling waits for your permission. You don't need permission from anybody else. You need preparation. And then you need courage. The question is not whether your life can change. The question is whether you'll make one decision today that your future self will thank you for. So when you leave this call today, don't say, oh, that was a good message. Y'all call me and tell me that. That was a good message. You can still say it though if you want. Don't do that. Ask yourself, what asset will I build today? Because every asset you build is another step away from survival and another step towards freedom. Don't you think you deserve freedom? Don't you think you deserve to do what you want, when you want, how you want, with who you want, whenever you want? Don't you know you deserve that? So don't just say it's a good message. Ask yourself, what asset will I build? Go build something that outlives your paycheck. Go build something that blesses generations. And just remember, you are not just building income, you are building impact. You are building something that will serve not just you, but your children's children. Are you ready to step out of survival? Oh, I survived another day. Oh, I survived another day at that job. What else can I do? Today is day 3 of the um, AI Summit, and it's been so good to see somebody create things that could serve you. And all I know is I got to 50,000 followers by posting myself 5 times a day on all platforms. But imagine if you can still create your posts and set them up, and your AI agent puts them out for you every day, all day. Can even create them based on what you've already been doing. Answer your emails for you, check your email, take away all the busy work. And we'll send you a message if there is an email that has something that you should address. And when you talk about multitasking, what they showed yesterday, you can literally multitask with AI agents. With Claude and ChatGPT working together, man, you will collapse time frames without even blinking your eyes twice. Most of us are solopreneurs, and that means that you're doing everything. You're doing everything. You're creating everything. You're writing everything. You're responding to everything. But these AI agents can really help you to get some time back. I heard Myron Golden say, I spend most of my time buying my time back. My work that I do buys my time back. He said, I spend every moment that I spend building, doing, creating is for me to buy more of my time back. So could you buy your time back? Could you get your time back? Could you use all of this? You can fight it if you want. You can fight it, but it's gonna be here. There's another lady who was a part of the AI summit. Her name is Coach K. I've seen her all over social media. I was already following her. And she talked about how grants saved her business because as soon as she got in business, the first thing she did was she applied for a loan. She took out a home equity on her house and almost lost it, but grants saved her. So, it's one thing to have to learn and do the proposal and all that, but suppose you could create an AI agent that finds grants, write grants, and submits the grants for you all day, every day. It's a game changer. One $5,000 grant today, a 10,000 one next week, 25,000 the week after that. I don't know, but I've been praying really, really hard to release what no longer serves me. And as I am having those prayers and praying those prayers, these are the things that are showing up. See, once you pray for a thing, you have to pay attention to what shows up and who shows up and say, are you the answer to my prayer? I think this might be. Hmm. So all I know is it is truly your turn and your time. And as your turn and your time unfolds, you may not know how it's going to unfold. You don't know if it's going to unfold with 5 AI agents, some interns, some unexpected money, whatever it might be. You don't know. But what you do have to do is be prepared in all of the areas so that when the opportunity arrives, you are ready. Go ahead, Deb.
Grand Rising, everyone. You know, that AI, you are so right. I put in a request. I needed to clean up my email. And I put in a request on how I can get rid of like 2024, just get rid of email. My chat GPT, I named her Sky, and she came back with a recommendation for clearing up emails. And she explained how I can automate these messages and put them in folders and a weekly routine. And she said, hey, I have a better idea. We can put an organization system that she put down, like all these different folders with labels, just excellent information. So I am 100% with you on AI. I am here for it. And it is doing a thing in my business. It is really a wonderful assist. When I greet her with Grand Rising, she comes back with all these wonderful, fabulous words of encouragement. She's like, God bless you. And I'm like, wait, what? AI is a real, it is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. And I'm happy that you are speaking on this and have been. But she's got an amazing cleanup system, helping me with my business, just actually
Yeah,
setting goals for success. And like I'm here for it.
absolutely. I'm here for all of it too. Clean up my email, please.
Yes.
Something it is called what she taught yesterday was there's Safari and then there's Chrome. And she taught by using Chrome and adding a Chrome extension, you can use that, connect that to Claude, tell Claude what you want. She lifted her hands off and she said, Claude, look at my Twitter account, look at everything about my Twitter account, and come up with new posts for me and then post them with images and captions. She held her hands up and it went you could see it opening tabs and doing things and all of that. And then in a matter of moments, it had a post. Now she has it set on ask before posting so that she gets a chance to look at it. But you could take it off ask and it could just go crazy and post. But you don't want to do that. She said, keep it on ask. So you can always see what it's posting in your behalf, right? So she didn't really like the images. So Claude went to ChatGPT, created the images in ChatGPT, told Claude created the prompt for ChatGPT based on what she asked for, and then had it ready for her to post. How many people sitting thinking, what I'm gonna post today? I'm not sure what I'm gonna post today, but I need to post something. I want to post something. But it will review what you've been posting, what you've been doing. This is not some random, let me just make some posts. This is based on what you are doing already and who you are and who you've been. And it's just enhancing that by allowing it to do it for you. I'm all in. I'm all in. There's so much that's required and needed that it will allow us to do some of the things. Go ahead, Sherry.
Yeah, I've been participating in the AI summit also. I did not do the VIP because I want to take action with the basic um, offerings, and to piggyback on what you said and also what Debbie said, you train you train AI to know who you are. And um, that's why Debbie's AI says, God bless you, good morning, because that's
Who she
that's
is.
her all day, every day. That's how she leads her life. So, Sky knows her. And that's a part of that training is a part of what you just said with allowing um, the system to create posts for you and get to know you. So it's real important. And I think that part of keeping the ask in place is spot on, because then sometimes AI can be a little mechanical and you might want to change a word here and there. You might want to change something so that you're putting your special sauce stronger in the midst of it. So yeah, I'm here for it too. And I'm excited for day 3. It's a lot. It's a lot of information. And you know who else was real good? Lamar. I can't think of his last name right now. Lamar, I think Tyler, but she's got some powerful people a
I
part of this summit. So I'm really getting a lot out of it.
Yeah, so Lamar is his company is TSP, Trade Sales, and something else. Him and his wife. I met them. I want to say last year. Was it last year at the Black Business conference that they had here in Atlanta, the 125th. That's coming up again in August. He was the title sponsor. Title sponsor for that event is 100 grand. Title sponsor. So when he say he know how to do sales, he know how to do sales.
Yo, his session was
It was
so impactful. I really wanna lean into experience, because I also know that when you give your clients, your family, your relationships a consistent experience, that's part of your success. And I love the way he exposed
that
Krispy Kreme and how he showed us. And then I also loved the fact that he was saying, when you set a goal, you can't just say you want to make millions. How much?
number.
1 million, 2 million, like, and then you gotta reverse engineer your process. Yeah, his information was spot on too. Everybody, Coach K, and I've been following Coach K also. So yeah, it's like a roundup. And I just didn't do VIP because I felt like, okay, I'm already overloaded.
I'm way overloaded too. And
Yeah, it's a lot. 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 But it's very valuable.
For sure. I only ended up in VIP because I came on to something early days before and she gave it to us for $50. That's how I got in VIP. So, I just felt like, okay, you really trying to go in. So go ahead and go in. So that's why I did it. Go ahead, Gwen.
Yeah. You guys talking about Alicia Little,
Mhm.
the queen of AI? Yeah. She's this is my third summit with her. And you're right, Sherry, as far as like you need to master the basics first because she goes real fast. But one of the things I love about her is that she does over deliver. If you go VIP for $50, and she does that every time, she'll offer you VIP just for $50. You get so much more. I mean, they go on for hours and hours and hours. Unbelievable. So 6 and 7 o'clock. You'd be on there for 4 and 5 hours, but it's just like who has that much time? But you can carry your phone with you. I mean, I was teaching fashion camp this week, so that's why I've been really spotty getting on, but I've been just trying to get on when I can. But I even during lunchtime I came in at 12 o'clock yesterday, and you're absolutely right. That what's his name, Jerome Tyler? Yeah, he was really good yesterday. But yeah, no, I highly recommend it. And another thing about that VIP is that it gives you access to go back. Each time I went, it gives you access. You can access those notes
Recordings,
for life. So when you get a chance to really study it and at night, or whatever, when you have a minute to kind of go back over what she was teaching, it's really worth it to do VIP. So, and she normally allows you to do VIP throughout the whole conference, even to the last day, because she'll send you the other days that you missed. You'll get the full recordings.
I opened that folder last night and
It's
I,
a lot. I know. It's overwhelming.
you
It
know,
is over.
once it's over, once
Mhm.
whole thing is over, then you get to decompress and go
Yeah.
to the parts, create what you need to create because they create
Hmm.
stuff so fast and
Hmm.
different things that you need to add in the different base 44 and Claude and
Cursive, yeah, and all that different
anything
stuff.
that you add in, like so you can kind of, ease your way, into all of that.
Hmm.
So I think it just fits in when we're talking about building ecosystems. You know,
Hmm.
just we're not just no I only do this or I only do that. There's a gamut of things that each of us does. And so this is a way for us to bring it all together and for people to be able to understand better who we are by having these agents do some of this work for us just to keep things organized in a organized way just for us. And so and it's not building the same thing for everybody. It's building what you do based on who you are and who you've been. Because she had that thing, go back and look at my this, my that, and the other thing, and then create it. She didn't just say, give me a 30-day content plan. She said, go look at what I've been posting already and then help me create the content. So, this is your loud message to go see for yourself. Training AI is no different than training an employee. Train the employee. The only difference is that employee gonna cost you $20 a month, a couple of $20 a month. Because I swear all of them is $20 a month. But it just really helped me lean into, yes, we are not just this one-trick pony. We are really leaning in and creating an ecosystem of things that we will be able to put out to the masses. You will get to do your work. Imagine having an AI agent doing the grants for you. How many people, just put a one in the chat, been wanting to apply for grants but just don't know where or how to start? And you don't have to have a nonprofit to receive a grant. Coach K said grant saved her life, saved her business.
Yeah, Coach K is the queen of grants.
Absolutely.
Sure is.
So there's a bunch of answers there. So I guess we are um, divinely bringing it up because it is something that is necessary for all of us to get to where we're trying to get to. We are no longer building paychecks and building dreams of other people. We are building ecosystems and businesses for ourselves so that we can leave survival mode and really find ourselves thriving and living, not just surviving. So with that being said, does anybody have anything else they want to add before we go?
Yeah, there's an organization called workswithgrants.com. And the owner will help you to find grants for small businesses.
Wonderful.
And if you go to workswithgrants.com, you will see a project page for Garden for Wellness. That's my business, but I have been kind of sitting on it. But everyone that's interested in grants should definitely check them out.
Wonderful. Thank you for that.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Dr. Long, will you please give us our blessing for today?
Yes, Miss Little was my blessing. I felt like I was in the deep end of the pool with my little waders on, but I love the fact that that information is there, and when I get my big girl stuff on, I'll try it again. So. But the point was I was open to it. I was open to it. I love that. And it's all there for us. And you helped us with God sent the boat, the helicopter, get in one of the conveyances that he sent to save us. Don't be talking about, I'm going to pray my way out of this. Oh, there's a boat and a helicopter that he sent to take us. Amen. All right. I'm blessed going in.
Blessed going in.
I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed coming out.
Blessed coming
I'm
out.
blessed coming out.
I'm blessed in the city.
Blessed in the
Blessed
city.
in the city.
In the deep end of the pool. I'm blessed in the city. I'm blessed in the field.
Blessed in the field.
I'm always in the right place at the right time.
Always in the right place at the right time.
With the right people.
With the right people.
Doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing.
Right thing.
For the right reasons.
For the right reason.
For the right reasons.
And that's why everything's in divine order when we're doing it for the right reasons. Everything's in divine order.
In divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our
territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
Extend an open hand to us.
That we may do no harm.
That we may do no harm.
And we let go and let God.
And let go and let God.
Ooh, then we go with the flow.
Then we go with the flow.
And let the blessings and the
let
money
blessings
roll in.
roll in.
Let the blessings and the money roll in.
That's right.
From the north, south, east, and west.
North,
From
south,
the north, south,
East
east,
and
and
west.
west.
From above and beneath.
above,
From above and beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
from known and
Known and unknown.
Tell us about our money, Dr. D.
supernatural unlimited money, sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance, so we never run out.
Never run out.
We always have more than enough.
Always have more than enough.
Always have more than enough.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More than enough to
Enough to do anything heart's desire.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
more
More
than
than enough to do anything that God puts on our hearts to do for others.
We have big money to spend, big money to lend, and bigger money to keep.
big money.
Big money to spend, big money to lend, big money
To keep.
Because our bank is in heaven.
and
And we're the branch banks. We're the spout where the money's coming out.
With the spout.
the money's coming
Money's
out.
coming out.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. God bless all you spouts. Come on now.
God bless.
Thank you, everybody, for being here.